give a resume of the rules for the new ones. Oh yeah, for sure. So if you just joined, right, and you're wondering why are we playing a Gladiator and why is the stream named Hardcore Ironman Challenge, well, it's because we're actually gonna level up this character a little bit differently. We have 5 rules to follow. So the very first one is gonna be no trading of any kind, which means basically we cannot use the market, which is over there. We cannot trade with players. The only people that we can actually interact is the NPCs, right? So we can only buy and sell stuff to the NPCs. So imagine if I drop something really good that's not for my class. Well, that's the thing. I won't be able to sell it on the open market. I'll actually have to twist my noggin and figure out how to use that item for my class. Now, a second rule is gonna be that we're not allowed to take help from other people by any means. That means we cannot party with someone and do dungeons together, we cannot ask for XP boost, and basically any kind of help from other people is completely prohibited. The third rule would be that if we die, not including PK, PK means that when you don't agree to a PvP, some person just can come up to you and just kill you. So that doesn't count. But if we die, we delete the character as is. So all of my armor, everything that's in my inventory is gonna be deleted immediately. So that's the part where, the hardcore part of the challenge. The fourth rule is that if I enter a dungeon, I cannot leave it. So before entering a dungeon, I have to really think that, am I gonna be able to complete this dungeon? Because if not, well then that's kinda game over for me. The only exception is Eka, Palestra Inferna, Glacial Inferna, and Devil Towers. As these are a little bit of a different dungeons where some of them are almost infinite, you know what I mean? So that's why they are included into the exceptions. And the last one is death challenges at the end of the episode. So by the time we finish every single episode, we're gonna do one death challenge, which is gonna be decided on the spot, basically evaluating what kind of combat power we have and what could be even attemptable, you know, for our character. So obviously we don't want to make them too easy as it's called death challenge, but then we don't want to make it too hard because if I die, I have to delete this character. And then we have to start over again. That's why this character is named Spilled Milk 1. So then if I lose this character, I'll make a new one and it's gonna be called Spilled Milk 2. Alrighty, so we're all up to date. It could be one of the shit jobs, because I still applied for like some shit jobs as well. I don't know why I do it. It's basically the same as swiping a girl on Tinder that you're not really interested on. You know what I mean? So then when you actually get a like, you look at it and it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna message her. So why did I even swipe, you know? And it's the same for the jobs. I see the wage, it's like 1.3k, okay, I apply. And then I look, oh man, that's not really the job that I wanna do. You know what I mean? It's basically I just wanna redo my whole CV and to only apply for marketing specialist roles. There we go. Alright, let's freaking continue with the Ironman. Chabby is flexing his slot extender ultimate on Mega. Chabby. He just likes to watch the world burn. Oh, look at this, man. I look so cool with my new rage mechanic. Oh yeah, boy. The Gladiator is starting to look good. Damn, no costumes, no nothing. And we're already looking quite a bit like a Chad. I don't know, the Gladiator is gonna be fun, in my opinion. At least fun to try out. For some reason, like, I really love editing when it's nighttime. You know, it just feels so kinda peaceful and everything like that. And streaming, I like to do it on the daytime, because I like to be loud. Man, does my Gladiator look good. Look at this, man. Screenshot. Man, now I can realize why Tinty, as soon as he started Gladiator, he said that, okay, this is gonna be my main. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Devil Linehorn and Red Diamonds. Devil Linehorn is right here. We don't need this equipment that it drops. We have much better ones already. And the Red Diamonds. Man, I wonder, is this gonna even increase? Like, let's say if I have full bar of Rage. Maybe then I would look even cooler. And if that's the case, I would be so happy for the Gladiator. Imagine doing this challenge and then actually switching my main. No, that would be crazy. That would just be crazy, man. That's crazy talk right there. I love my main. Did you decide on what death challenge you do today? I think we'll see how far we reach in terms of combat power, and then at the very end, we're basically gonna decide what the death challenge should be. Because I want to see how much combat power can I actually reach today on this episode, you know? But man, this is just gonna be so good. I guess less than 200,000 combat power I will be able to reach during this episode. I mean, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. I might agree with it, but I don't know. Maybe I can actually jump a little bit better than that. Because once I hit level 30, roughly, I can equip all of the rings, which is gonna be a huge combat power boost. Then the Amulet of Pain is from level 95, which don't be discouraged by how slow we are leveling right now. Since the main goal right now is just to do all of the scenario quests up until level 50, from level 50, 54, we're gonna level up like a mutant. And we might even reach like level 180 today or something like that. So we'll be able to equip most of these accessories. And I think just with those, we should be hitting close or maybe even above 200,000 combat power. And yeah, man, when you're just doing the quest, have a nice cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee by your side. For me, I have beer by my side, but that's not usually the recommended way to go. But man, it's Friday, you know what I mean? If it's Friday and you're not working, man, you might as well. Okay, let's kill all of the minions here. There we go. Look at how cool we look, even when we dash. You see, the dash looks especially cool. Oh man, I'm loving it. There we go, the dungeon is cleared, happy days. 45,000 alts. Doesn't seem like anything much, but look at this, we got a little bit of gear. Okay, it doesn't sell by a lot. At least it's gonna clear out the inventory a little bit. Don't worry, once we start doing dungeons, and we'll start them from level 50, right after the questing part. This is where we can actually really quickly get our alts up. And I already know the very first dungeon that I will wanna do, and that's gonna be the map part. Map part is like insane dungeon, you know, and it's like literally the beginner dungeon as well. So we kind of have like a win-win situation where it's an easy dungeon for anyone to clear, but it actually has like really good rewards. That even some late game players still farm that dungeon, just because it's that profitable. There we go, another guess is that we will be around 250 combat power, 1000 combat power by the end of this episode. With 250, I mean, Chaos Arena level 1 would be maybe something interesting to do, but then again, it's super risky, as Chaos Arena is a very long dungeon. But if I manage to do Chaos Arena on the very first day, man, then I already kind of have my set out for other death challenges that are gonna be waiting me for the next episodes. Because Chaos Arena 1 is actually a very scary dungeon, but we'll see. Maybe with the full upgrades that we're gonna be doing today, I don't know, it could be too risky, but maybe we could do it. From 0 to hero challenge, yeah, literally. And we're not having like any help from anyone, we cannot even party anyone, you know what I mean? This is just as hard as it gets. And I love it, man. I can use my early game expertise. Because as you know, like I'm not very good late game player, but I am a great early game player. Just because all the time that I played in early game. So there you go. You see, I didn't go for the snakes. I actually went for the huge beetle. And that's all you need to do the quest? Man, I look good. For a nice drinking game while watching the series, whenever I say, man, I look good, as a gladiator, take a shot. And if you can pass through the whole stream, well then, you're probably a gopnik. Did you upgrade the skills? No, not yet. I'm actually using the starter skills. Because I think it's gonna be a little bit more enjoyable for the new people. You know what I mean? Just a skill progression bit by bit, rather than just using all the late game skills immediately. Because I'll switch to late game skills when I actually need them, you know? And when I'm gonna need them once I start doing dungeons. But to be fair, we can actually do it. Now also, another really good tip in PlayCabal. You already start out with the max Transcendence rank, which means we can actually start using late game skills if we want to. Alright, so I can literally pick any skill that I want, I can equip it, and I can use it free of charge. So there you go, let me pick one like super late game skill. Which one looks the best? Chakram Tornado, man, that's... When you see a Chakram Tornado as a name, you pick it. Freezing Strike sounds really good as well, so let's pick up these two abilities. Just so you guys know that, you know, you don't need to start out with like the basic abilities. you can actually just jump really quick to the bigger ones. Wait, did I use both of them? Where's my tornado, man? There we go, Chakram Tornado. Put it in. You can actually see how they look. I think they're gonna look amazing compared to what we've seen before. Look at this. There we go, man. This is what it's all about. You know what? I think we might as well just switch to the late game abilities. I mean, they just look so much better. Look at this. 179,000 combat power already. Let me tell you, we are doing really good already. So I think we are definitely gonna reach more than 200,000 in the very first episode. Time for Chaos Arenas? No, not right now, man. Definitely not right now. Because as soon as I enter Chaos Arena, I cannot leave it. The only thing that Gladiator is OP right from the get-go is how cool your abilities look, right? Doesn't show me my effects fully. Let me see if I have range of view maxed, effects on maxed as well. Is there anything I can change? Probably not, right? I think everything is maxed. Because the advanced graphics only increase the shadow. There we go, now I see my skill shots. Beautiful. And man, look at how cool the rage looks. For a level 20 character to be looking like this, yeah man, Gladiator looks really good. And look at the skills, man. Skills are absolutely amazing, especially this one. Wow, this one I really liked. I think this one is really cool. I think this one as well is really cool. Then we can switch to this one. Bruv, it gives me Force Blader vibes, that skill. Oh, this is even more Force Blader vibes. Then this one is kinda like eh. So maybe, you know what, I'm just gonna take it away. I prefer to have the best looking abilities on my roster. Man, my skills look good. This is your reason to start playing Gladiator. Holy moly. I mean, look at this. They really overdid the quality on Gladiator skills. This is as private server as you can get, man. I used to play about 4 years non-stop on the official. And as soon as I joined the private server, I didn't look back. Trust me, like, this is the way to play Cabal. Okay, keep on doing the quests. 1 century since the Great Annihilation. Okay, we're not gonna read it, don't worry, guys. Maybe it would be nice to know the lore, but I've been playing this game in total for over 10 years, and I've never read the lore. I think it would be nice just to learn from, like, make a Cabal movie, you know? And explain the lore of Cabal that way to people. I think it would be so much more enjoyable. Now, I believe the very first bike that I could get is gonna be in Port Lux. Alright, so we'll still need to wait for level 50 for that. There we go. And look at this, our alls is already stacking up, 150,000. Still, this is like a little bit of a peasant numbers, but with all of these quests, you get so much more. You get like honor points, you get honor rank. That's why they are so important to do. At least at the very start, up until level 54. And then we'll have a really good foundation to start leveling and start grinding. There we go. I don't know, my character low-key looks really good. The chakrams especially. The armor I'm not liking too much at the moment. But the chakrams I actually really like how they look. Have you tried the infinite combo server? Actually, no. No, I have not. Since I just tried PlayCabal, and as soon as I tried it, I've just been hooked on it, you know what I mean? So I didn't look back since, you know? Because when you find everything that you need, why even look somewhere else, you know what I mean? RMT server is a big no. Oh, so the infinite combo server is actually RMT server? Damn, how do they actually maintain themselves? Right, here there's no RMT at all in PlayCabal. We actually have like quite a few rules, and I love that we have those rules. Like, you cannot use bots here and stuff like that, so everyone who's playing here, we play actively, you know, just to basically enjoy the game. They just recently opened and already released a ton of shit. Yeah, well, we can see how it works out for them, but yeah, RMT server is definitely no good, because it just destroys the economy, right? We can keep on questing, na 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 na. I know that I want to, na 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 na. Man, I just feel so good as a gladiator. Not that I would ever switch, but it feels good. It feels good now to play. Okay, so I'm only interested in this quest because this is... Ooh, okay. Alright. No worries. We're just gonna reconnect. If the owner of RMT server gets enough money, they will close the server. 100% it's happened as any RMT servers ever. Well, yeah, they could be just a quick cash grabs, you know? Like, I cannot say it for certain because I've never tried the server. But, you know, maybe that could be the reasoning why they allow RMTs. Is just to cash up really, really soon. And then later, once the economy is ruined, just, you know, start from scratch and release another RMT server. It could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I cannot say it for 100% since I never played that server. Yeah. Man, 27 already. Coupon shop will be reworked. Happy freaking days for that. Man. Because yeah, coupon shop does need a rework. 100%. Man, look at my abilities. I look really good. Can we add you on this account? I think buddies don't give anything. Well, the buddy would only make you... would give you a notification when I'm online. But I don't know. Because the guild doesn't give that much as well, but we're not allowed to use the guild. Well, there's some actually benefits for the guild. I don't know, it seems harmless, right? Let's wait for maybe another opinion. Maybe someone knows like some kind of secret that... maybe buddies do give you a little bit of some kind of advantage, but they really shouldn't. It's only a buddy list, you know what I mean? And so people, it would be easier for like people to track my progress, you know, on the buddy list. But actually, I think it's fine. There we go, man. High quality Gladiator gameplay right there, man. Ooh, Soul Core. I'm really glad that I dropped this, because this brings me to my second point. Once we actually unlock collection, there's an event going right now, right, where we can actually get some really strong accessories for limited duration. So these soul cores are gonna be really, really useful. So make sure you pick every single one that you drop. Another quest completed. Now we only have one quest left. Level 27 quest. And yeah, for some people the questing might be the boring part. I think every single MMORPG should have at least a little bit of questing, you know? And what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna do all of the quests up until 54, so that we're actually set. You know, we're gonna have the perfect foundation, and we're gonna basically unlock all of the later quests that really matter. So I literally think it's the best way to do it, just do it at the very start. In the meantime, we're also gonna get a little bit of class rank, a little bit of honor points, and it's just gonna set us up for grinding in the most perfect way possible. So... and not to mention, these quests are really quick and really easy to do. You know what I mean? Later on, like, I would still say do all of the scenario quests. But for now, up until level 54 is gonna be more than enough for what we need. Alrighty. We can see that the scenario quests are really stacking up. This one I think I took accidentally. Yes, I did. Green Despair Armor Merchant. We need to make a gamble on the number of deaths until he can solo FT2. We can make a poll, but if I had to say it, I would say 0. I really don't want to die. I don't know, I'll try my best, man. I will literally try my best. Okay, let's go for the Mosquiters. Go. Another easy quest completed. BM1 useless, laughs and Force Blader. Okay, if you're Force Blader, then yeah, it's not useless. Especially if you're so crazy that you actually play Magic Force Blader. But if you play that, oh my days, man. Oh my freaking days. Look at this, we're already at level 34. We already completed a bunch of quests so far. We're actually nearing the finish line for the quest that we need to complete. And then we're gonna start grinding on the very first dungeon, which is gonna be Mapart. And that dungeon is amazing. I'll tell you that right now. To keep your expectations high. How is my coffee doing? Oh, it's almost running out. Not a bad thing by any means. Just because I have so many drinks. Okay. Easy peasy. The Ranger. Mana Regeneration Amulets. I think maybe this could be used for collection. Would be nice. Okay, now let's go here. Completing 2 quests at the same time. Man, the stream is actually looking good. I'm so happy about it. I think we'll actually manage to stream and record at the same time. Because if the recording is done at a higher resolution, freaking happy days, man. This is gonna be the day where the streams are getting longer and longer. Because, you know, on here, like, we have so much things to do. What do you guys think? If we actually make, like, a really successful Ironman series, do you guys think that is gonna increase the Gladiator population in the server? I think it will. Just because people are gonna see how cool the Gladiator looks. I mean, just look at this chick right here, you know? She looks good, but she also looks threatening. Why not play Blader? Well, that's a good question. I actually want to do Gladiator because I've never played Gladiator in my life. And basically, I played this game for so many years that at this point, like, I should have tried every single class. Gladiator is the only missing link. Hey guys, let's subscribe and like the live. Oh yes, that would be actually perfecto. Couldn't get any more perfect than that, man. Yeah, but right off the bat, I can say that this is gonna be a long-ass stream. Subscribe to get notified when the edited first episode comes with good quality. Yeah, man. And I think I'm gonna manage to do it fully over the night. We'll see. Worst case scenario is just gonna be another day later if I don't finish it fully over the night. Because I always love to stream early in the morning. This is where my upload speed is the best. And this is where we get like the least amount of issues, you know what I mean? There we go. Moon Rising. That's a funny name, man. That's a funny name for a skill. It probably will increase the population if you won't die in every death challenge. Well, at least I shouldn't, alright? I shouldn't. For the very first death challenge, I am thinking about Chaos Arena. But that might be just way too big of a challenge right off the bat. I don't know, or it could be fine. We'll check the combat power requirements to finish the dungeon, and maybe that is gonna help us make a little bit of a better decision on what we want to do. Tip, you know that you don't need to click on the channel and the button when relogging after when you do the server select. You can just press enter 2 times. Wait, really? When I do this, right? Now, to be fair, it's not really a big deal. But on the next relog, I'll try it. Man, I look good with my abilities. This is your sign to start playing Gladiator today. Gladiator is the way to go. Oh, only one more left to collect. Come on, drop me the powder of coal mine. Soul cores, I will take them. I'm gonna be needing them tremendously. There we go. Last quest item. Let's give in the quests. Oh, I'm making sure I only do the scenario ones. Oh, it auto picks the earlier channel. Well, that's really nice. That is really, really nice. Now, also one thing I've noticed is that weak lid actually opened up to us. Now, I've never done this dungeon on the server, and I don't even know where I should get the entry. To be fair, I think it would be a nice idea to do it. If it's possible. I'm at 180,000 combat power already. Okay, so if I had to guess at this point, by the end of the episode, we're gonna be around 250,000. I know it sounds like a lot right now. Yeah, I need this somehow. Available in NPC shop. Is it really though? Is it really? Because personally, I've never seen it, so I don't know. Man, I need some warp stones. Imagine if I just die walking past these minions. They have the color red, which means it's like our very first sign of danger. And that would be just crazy. I will get one from the quest. Ooh, okay, okay. Let's just complete another quest, and then maybe we're actually gonna try Weak Apaulet of Dusk, or however it's called. I always used to call it by its short name, Lid, or just map art, Weak map art. And I think it should be very easy for us. Considering that it only requires 70,000 combat power, and right now we are rolling with 180,000, I think we should do weak lid with no issue at all. That's official game or private server? It's a private server. It's PlayCabal.to. If you ever want to join, I actually have the link pinned in the chat. The one that says new here with a question mark. Yeah, but the weak map part is not gonna exist in game, right? I think it doesn't exist. Because here I can only see Weak Apaulet of Dead. I can see map part, but I don't see weak version of it. Give a resume of the rules for the new ones. Oh yeah, for sure. So if you just joined, right, and you're wondering why are we playing a Gladiator and why is the stream named Hardcore Ironman Challenge, well, it's because we're actually gonna level up this character a little bit differently. We have 5 rules to follow. So the very first one is gonna be no trading of any kind, which means basically we cannot use the market, which is over there. We cannot trade with players. The only people that we can actually interact is the NPCs, right? So we can only buy and sell stuff to the NPCs. So imagine if I drop something really good that's not for my class. Well, that's the thing. I won't be able to sell it on the open market. I'll actually have to twist my noggin and figure out how to use that item for my class. Now, a second rule is gonna be that we're not allowed to take help from other people by any means. That means we cannot party with someone and do dungeons together, we cannot ask for XP boost, and basically any kind of help from other people is completely prohibited. The third rule would be that if we die, not including PK, PK means that when you don't agree to a PvP, some person just can come up to you and just kill you. So that doesn't count. But if we die, we delete the character as is. So all of my armor, everything that's in my inventory is gonna be deleted immediately. So that's the part where, the hardcore part of the challenge. The fourth rule is that if I enter a dungeon, I cannot leave it. So before entering a dungeon, I have to really think that, am I gonna be able to complete this dungeon? Because if not, well then that's kinda game over for me. The only exception is Eka, Palestra Inferna, Glacial Inferna, and Devil Towers, as these are a little bit of a different dungeons where some of them are almost infinite, you know what I mean? So that's why they are included into the exceptions. And the last one is dev challenges at the end of the episode. So by the time we finish every single episode, we're gonna do one dev challenge, which is gonna be decided on the spot, basically evaluating what kind of combat power we have and what could be even attemptable, you know, for our character. So obviously we don't want to make them too easy, as it's called dev challenge, but then we don't want to make it too hard, because if I die, I have to delete this character, and then we have to start over again. That's why this character is named Spilled Milk 1. So then if I lose this character, I'll make a new one, and it's gonna be called Spilled Milk 2. Alrighty, so we're all up to date. Weak map art isn't available on the server. Yeah. Okay, no worries, no worries. I think it will be better if Gladiator, Force Shielder, and Warrior have better AoE for BM3. I think in this server, there has been balancing patches where the AoE is actually increased for the battle modes already. But once I reach 130, we can just test it out for ourselves. And in my opinion, I'm gonna reach at least 130 today on the very first episode. Because yeah, maybe the only thing that I didn't mention is that we're actually doing... Today is Friday, and in our server, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you get basically a really big XP boost. So this is gonna be perfect for us, as it's gonna make it easier for us to level up, rather than if we were doing this on a work day like Monday to Thursday. But all of the leveling up is gonna start roughly at level 54, once we actually got our scenario quests out of the way. Because, you know, if you're building a house, you first need to build a foundation. And the quest is gonna be our foundation. Okay, let's keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, it's official. The coffee is now finished. So now we are gonna be switching to the juice. And after the juice, we're gonna be switching to the beer. This is a rare scenario that you wouldn't want to drop expensive stuff, knowing that it's possible that you delete the character. Yes, but then again, I have some safeguard options. Let's say I drop something super expensive. Well, theoretically, it would make no sense for me to keep that super expensive item in my inventory, as inventory gets deleted together with the character. So what I could do, theoretically, is just go to my warehouse and put the super rare item in the warehouse, as warehouse is gonna stay for my whole account, so it's not gonna, you know, be deleted. So let's say I just drop Slot Extender Ultimate. The very first minute that I drop it, I'm putting it straight to the warehouse. I ain't taking no chances, man. Especially with like the very big drops. Why is Cabal famous in other countries and it's not top 10 MMOs? Well, we're gonna bring it to top 10 MMOs, man. You know? And yes, like since I feel that I'm really good at like early levels, I know how to level up. You know, that's not gonna be a problem. Since we're first trying to build our foundation, and foundation is gonna be built by scenario quest. So at least up until level 54, we're gonna complete every single scenario quest. And for later on, it's gonna help us to unlock collection, wings, BM3s, and whatnot. So I think up until 54, the scenarios is literally the most important thing to do. And that's why we are doing it now. But we're almost finished with it, to be fair. And from that point on, we're gonna just focus on leveling up. And I'll show you how to level up solo. Or if you wanna use any kind of boost, because people in the server are so nice, if you ask for a boost, they're gonna give it to you. Give it to me. As long as you want. Da-da-da-da-da. uh, Good luck, Chunky. Don't die too soon. Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan, man. I hope I'm not gonna die at all throughout the whole challenge. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Because every single death in this challenge is gonna be heartbreaking, man. It's literally gonna be very, very heartbreaking for me. Man, this is a little bit too bright for me. I can actually do it like this. And now it looks better. Okay, look at this. We can see the similar theme going on. We have a lot of hound zombies, but only one pantherhorn zombie. So let me just try and kill this guy. Well, actually, accidentally killed all of them. So my point has not really been made. There we go. Let me try just to kill this one guy. There we go. And now let's see if this allows me to complete my quest. And it does. It spawns more minions. I will only focus the zombie one. And then give in the quest. And just repeat that until the whole dungeon is finished. There we go. Mysterious maze. Wasn't even that mysterious, to be fair. Don't know if daily active player base around Europe surpasses 10k, to be honest. That's not top 10 numbers. It's because Cabal has like 10,000 private servers. Player base is fragmented. Yeah, that's why if we want to make it to like a top MMORPG, we need to put all of the players on one server. Well, not all, but, you know, a lot of the people, just to have like one main private server. And then I think, you know, Cabal as a game itself, it can grow further. Because it has like unlimited potential, to be fair. This game has been already alive for like 15 years, if not more. And it still has like a very active player base. The only deal is, since there's so many private servers, yeah, the player base is pretty spread out. But for PlayCabal, you can easily expect like 1,000 active players, you know, whenever you join the game. Now, I believe at level 40, we're actually gonna unlock the ability to summon mounts. And then, I'm gonna have even more tips for you. Okay, let me open up the juices. Let me open up the juice. Man, that's some good juice right there. I don't know why am I addicted to carrot juice so much. But man, carrot juice all the way. I could drink it on Monday, I could drink it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you name it, man. Like a mysterious business person would come up to me and say, you know what, I'm gonna give you 10,000 right now, but you have to drink a liter of carrot juice every single day for the rest of your life. I would say, man, I'll do it for 2k, because 10k, that's crazy money. That's very hard to happen in my opinion. For example, I do really like PlayCabal, but my time and patience doesn't allow me to play it constantly because it's still quite hard to get good drops. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And that's the thing, like, I think I never tried private servers for a long time because I just thought they were too easy. And I don't know, for me, PlayCabal just kind of hits the balance. Where you want this game to be hard, because only then the achievements that you made in the game are actually worth noting, you know what I mean? If it's easy to drop slot extenders, well then the whole vibe of dropping a slot extender kinda disappears, in my opinion. But then again, it could be only my opinion since I came from official, and literally 90% of my playthrough was on the official, which is like the hardest version of all. And the official, I can agree that it's too hard, you know what I mean? Especially with the inflation there, that you can just spend 10 euros and you're gonna get way much more done than, you know, grinding for 10 hours. Pineapple juice for the win. I mean, it's still, yeah, pineapple juice is a good type of juice. You know, it has that a little bit of like, the sour taste to it. If it was like 100% pineapple juice, yeah, I would take it. But the ones that are just in the supermarkets, I don't really like it that much. You can buy Panic Cave entry so that you can easily TP to the quest nearby. Good pineapple juice, hard to find indeed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like pomegranate juice. Like good pomegranate juice, I think it's like the rarest type of juice you can get. Like the actual proper ones, you know? Squeezed from very little pomegranates. Man, this one-off vape that I bought, it's like 10 times tastier than like those permanent vapes that you buy. Because this one is basically you use it and then you throw it away. Which is super not environmental friendly, but man does it taste good. I mean, if you have your own vape, you can get any flavor you want, it's just an absurd amount of them, and finding good one takes time. Yeah, I guess, but then on your permanent vape, usually you always like burn the cotton or something like this, which never happens on the disposable ones. So you're always getting the max amount of flavor with each puff. And when it ends, it just ends. You know what I mean? And then you get a new one. Okay, so that is done. Look at this, 181,000 already. And our scenario quest is up to level 36. So there we go. Only roughly like 18 levels worth of quest is left to do. And then I'll think we can start actually leveling up the character. Okay, let's just try enter, enter. There we go. That's easier. Chenky, check our Discord epic drops. Bruv, don't tell me this. If Chabi got another slot extender ultimate, I'm quitting the game right now, man. I'm literally ending the stream. I'm gonna be a plumber for the rest of my life, man. I don't care. Don't tell me that you got slot extender ultimate. Please don't tell me that you got slot extender ultimate. We're gonna check. This is important. If this guy got a slot extender ultimate, may God help me, man. May God help me, cause I'm about to quit the game, man. PlayCabal. Let's go to epic drop section. Wait, what? Raider has completed a master Paladinium headpiece. That's huge. Wait, is this Chabi? No, it cannot be Chabi. Chabi Matan, slot extender ultimate. Don't say that this is true. Don't freaking say that this is true. No fucking way, man. Are you meaning to tell me you got 3 slot extender ultimates in 3 days? Bruv, what? We literally did the same exact dungeon that you did on the same exact channel yesterday with the GAs and we didn't get anything. And he even succeeded his... Oh my days, EU7. Oh, so you didn't drop a... Okay, good. Thank God, man. This was yesterday. Whew. Man, sloppy, I do understand. So Chabi basically succeeded Extreme Upgrade 7. Which is like crazy good. It's probably even better than Slot Extender Ultimate. I'm just happy that he didn't get another Slot Extender Ultimate. Is it possible to check how many hours you played Cabal? It could be, but man, you don't want to check that statistic. EU7 is 3 times more valuable than Slot Extender Ultimate, bro. Bro, Chabi is just on the next level right now. Bro. I mean, I'm happy for you, like, don't get me wrong, but you've just been having, like, very, very much luck in a very short time amount of period. Like, that's all I'm saying. Holy freaking moly, man. Man, that's crazy. Okay, no more Discord for me. Oh. And now somehow I have to just go through the episode with a straight face. When there's literally people dropping slot extender ultimates, getting EU7s just like that. Damn, that is crazy. And I'm out here failing my EU3s. Damn. That was only another EU6, but still twice the price of slot extender ultimate. Bruv. Oh crap, my table is breaking. There we go. My table has a couple screws loose, just like me. So it can break from time to time. If it completely breaks, I just kinda drill in new screws. And just keep it on a lifeline. Oh! We get some news from the car. Wait, hold up. Holy shit. Hold up. There we go. I'm just retyping. Holy moly. Oh my day. So basically the message that I got is that Monday morning I will need to call basically the service. And then we're gonna talk about how to, well, basically transfer all the money at Monday. And then they're gonna basically get ready the contract. And then probably on Wednesday, I should pick it up. Oh my days, that's so good. That's such a good news, man. Holy moly, man. Man, that is so good. Holy moly, man. I'm getting my car on Wednesday, most likely. Transferring the money on Monday, signing the agreement on Monday. Oh, that's juicy news. Oh, that is very, very juicy news, man. Okay, double enter, enter, enter. Man, yeah, it does make it a lot easier, to be fair. Good news after good news, man. Freaking love it. So when you think about it, today we actually managed to stream and record at the same time, preserving the quality. I'm gonna get my car on Wednesday, freaking finally. And Chabi just keeps getting the best luck in the whole freaking server. Man, it couldn't be better than that. I am happy. What happened with my DM? Nothing at all. Got banned. No, the DM is fine, man. We're just doing Ironman hardcore challenge on the Gladiator. Alright, I still have my DM as my main, you know, and I will still play on it regularly. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe we should have kept the novelty of, oh, I got kicked, I got banned. So we're starting a new character. Man, does the Gladiator look good though. And trust me, once we get like some costumes going, this Gladiator is just gonna be looking next level. Because Cabal is a big part of Cabal is customization and actually looking really, really good while you grind. And I'll show you that we can actually farm up premium stuff like costumes with in-game currency. Remember to claim the tickets. Oh yes, for sure, for sure. As we don't have the superior boost right now, so it doesn't claim the tickets automatically, so we still have to do it manually whenever they're ready. Put your combo at number 3. No man, I'm not gonna do it. It's here on the queue. That's how my settings is just are, you know? I always want to have my combo on Q and my mount on E. Go. Plant Lair Dungeon. Chief, I told you Gladiator is really good. Well, I mean, we're only level 43 right now, but the Gladiator is very stylish. I'll give you that. Definitely. Of course, typical PvE player. Yes, that's true. For PvP, yeah, maybe you would make some other keybinds, but for PvE, having your bike here and your combo here, it just makes all the difference for me. Super, super easy to use. Okay, there we go. More quests. Buy the DX dungeons for the teleport. It's gonna be very useful soon. Oh yeah, we will need to do it. We will need to do it. But for now, like, there's still no need. Is it at 52, not 54? Yeah, the quest is definitely gonna name something that you fight for or something like that. Who you fight for. It could be actually at level 52. But I know for sure that if we complete all of the scenario quest up until level 54, then once we actually start leveling up and reach like level 130, we'll have all of the collection quest and all of those goodies already like ready for us. Freestyle is fun in war. Yeah, and like I really like the wars just because like even if you're a PvE player, there's plenty of PvP activities to do in war. But then again, then you have to be careful because there's a lot of people who are not interested in PvE when they come to war. They're out for blood, you know what I mean? And so you'll have to run from these people. Oh, it is 52, not 54. Okay, happy days, man. Happy freaking days. Because selecting your nation is actually really, really important. Go, level 46. Man, we doing good. Okay, as you can see, plenty of like mobs, but this one kinda stands out. So let's only focus on this one. And as you can see, all of the rest just die. To be fair, if I bought the DX dungeon right now, it would save me a little bit of a travel time. But for some reason, I don't like to shorten my travel time too much. I don't know, I just kind of enjoy just, you know, dashing through the map. And once I get my mount, I'm gonna be enjoying that even more. Go. Mutant Antidote. New event schedule is already set. Crazy rewards are coming. So I think they said it by basically at the start of next month, right? The events are starting. Man, I can't wait for the new events. Obviously, first we're gonna try out the new events with the main. And then we'll see maybe there's some kind of events that we can actually do with this Gladiator. So I'm gonna be really, really busy. Let me just go to the bathroom real quick. And I am back. Na 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 na. Ugh. A lot of useful stuff in the events, eh? Man, it's gonna be good. Okay, surprisingly, the juice is already done. Maybe I drank the juice so quick just so I can go to the beer quicker. I don't know. But man, I've been itching for a new event for a long time now. And that it's finally coming. Oh man, it's gonna be happy days. Are you on the same account with the URDM? No, I actually made a completely new account just so the collection wouldn't be shared, right? So we want to make this as hardcore as possible. And, you know, if I can use something from my main account onto this hardcore challenge, then it kind of defeats the purpose of the hardcore challenge, right? That's why I actually made a brand new account for this hardcore Ironman series. Hey Chunk, you should definitely take notes on what you need to do every day on this account. Like the daily dungeons, daily quests, daily craft tokens. Oh yeah, for 100%. I mean, most of the stuff I know by heart. At least in the early game, you know? What are the most important things to go? 4 more days, bro. Man, 4 more days. Only 4 more days. Man, the time does pass quick. Holy moly. We're already doing level 45 quests. So we got the clarification from the chat that we only need to go up until level 52. And this is where we'll unlock all of the main scenarios. And most importantly, we'll get to pick the nation. And man, if you're literally joining right now as you see this episode, well, at the time of filming this episode, we have 4 days left up until an event is gonna start. And trust me, like, events in PlayCabal are absolutely amazing. So this might be like literally the best time for you to start playing this game so you can take advantage of the event. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You should create a solo guild and do the daily guild quest from Bloody... Wait, I can create a solo guild, right? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna create a solo guild. I'm gonna set it as main character and I can still use all of the guild benefits. But that's the thing, I am the only one in guild. Solo man guild, so it doesn't break the rules. Oh, that's a really good tip, Tiago. That is a really good tip. Of course, I won't be allowed to have any other people in my solo guild, just because other people could generate guild treasures, and they will generate guild treasures, and that would be considered as help. But as long as I am the only person in my guild, that's completely fine. That is a really massive idea that you just put out there. Of course, creating the guild takes, I think, like 10 million ALs. And for now, since we still didn't start farming ALs, we're still in the quest stage of our development. We cannot do it now, we'll be able to do it a little bit later. Confirm exit. Man, that's like a golden ticket idea that you just put out there, Tiago. I think it's best for starters to exchange a bunch of merit tickets as possible during the event. Merit is very important as part of a solid foundation. Yes, that is. I mean, merit, you only kind of deal with merit a little bit later in the game. But sure, you know, if you can actually start gathering your merit earlier and just kind of stacking it up, it's gonna be useful, you know, because at one point you'll be able to just to use it all. Oh my days, did he get a heart attack? That's crazy. No, I just got a call from casino company to work as a croupier. I don't know, I thought maybe it would be fun. Yeah, we'll see. I basically told them that I actually banned myself from any casino gambling, and I did make a ban 10 years ago, and it's valid for at least 50 years. So the short story is that one time when I decided to gamble, I put 42 euros in my account, and I lost all of it in slots in like 30 minutes. And I didn't get no bonus games, nothing like that. So basically for each euro, I banned myself for 1 year. And the option was there for 50 years, and I did it like 10 years ago, and never looked back since. You went silent for no reason. Yeah, I got a phone call, so I had to exit and take the call. I thought Chunky confronted a burglar with 75 kilo punch. No, at the minute, I'm at the very best 70 kilo. 75 kilo was literally the heaviest that I weighed ever. But yeah, man, okay, so, man, I really hope that they're not gonna call me again, but if they call, I have to pick up. Ugh. Why do the companies decide that Friday morning is the best day to call for an interview? Just call on Monday, man, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. They actually wanted me to come in for an interview today, and I was like, bruv, it ain't possible. Monday is the best that I can do. Okay, so coming back to the rules, alright, we already know that if I die, I have to delete the whole character. Now, if I enter a dungeon, I cannot leave it. We have a little exceptions like Eka, DT, Palestra Inferna, Glacial Inferna, but for all of the other dungeons, if I enter them, I have to finish them, right? So that's gonna be a really, really hard thing to do, especially once the base level up quests start to get harder. And the last point is death challenges at the end of the episode. So we're gonna see a death challenge at the end of this episode as well. And death challenges is basically, well, doing some sort of activity that is actually dangerous. And this is gonna be decided in the moment, once we're thinking of ending the episode for that day. So we're gonna evaluate how much combat power I have, how much defense I have, and what dungeon could I potentially take on. Or maybe just like some PvP challenges. But then again, if I die, I have to delete the character. That's why these death challenges are extremely, extremely scary. And they're gonna be happening on every single episode. Okay, let's see. Collect hidden map. I can see hidden map is over here. Let's just travel. What, man, the comment made me laugh so much. Did Chunky get a heart attack? Man. It was literally the very first question, you know? It wasn't like, oh man, did he go somewhere? No, it was, did he get a heart attack? Oh man. No, I didn't. I think I drink a normal amount of apple juice. Chenky, what's the primary goal? Solo FT2 or 500k combat power? Well, first it would be 500k combat power, then solo FT2. But I mean, the end goal, I would definitely like to reach 1 million combat power with this character. I'm interested on trying a challenge like this. Yeah, man, I mean, it's gonna be quite hard, you know? I think. For now, we just started doing the quests. Well, we're almost finishing with the quests. But, yeah. Later on, I think it's gonna be much harder to actually maintain this challenge. But the end goal would be 1 million combat power. Yellow combat power. And if we reach that, I can consider myself that I actually beat the game. Okay, let's get these guys away. Easy quest. And that's the thing with the scenario quests. Scenario quests are actually really easy to do. And they give the best rewards out of all the quests. And that's why, you know, it's such a big recommendation to actually go and do them. Adventure login. I have to still go back here. I think this one bugged out a bit. Try it one more time. Maybe I'm gonna turn off the auto quest for this. There we go. And now I can turn back the auto quest. Will you be keeping the rules until 1 million combat power, or you can change the rules once you have reached the milestone? No, we're gonna keep the rules indefinitely. You know, this is just always gonna be an Ironman challenge. And you know, the further that we can get, like, the more impressive it's gonna be, you know? There is a quest on house that is bugged with the auto quest. Okay, so it was this one. It was this one. But yeah, for this account, the rules are always gonna stay the same. And I mean, if we reach 1 million combat power, man, that's just next level right there. You can get Honor rank 14 doing scenarios till the end. Yeah, we'll still do scenarios till the end, but just a bit later, you know? I first wanted to get up until level 52 to pick the nation and unlock all the important quests for later on. And for now, I'm just gonna start leveling up. And after I level up, I'm actually gonna start doing my my map parts. Okay, so there we go. Then this one we don't need to do it right now. We can just take it away. Later, it's still best to do it. But I think, you know, right now, it would be more beneficial for us to actually level up. Now, we are level 53. Okay, let me just sell all of these, just so they don't get in the way. Go have our inventory nice and tidy. Is that a Nokia ringtone? Bro, you couldn't hear my ringtone, I don't think. I had it on silence. Maybe it was the vibration. But yeah, basically the casino job called me and they confirmed my suspicion that if you have a ban, well, since it was a self-inflicted ban, you cannot work. But then again, I could just go to the website and just remove the ban, you know, if I want to. So I don't know, I'm still gonna go there on Monday for an interview. I think Croupier would be really fun. You know, you would see me dealing blackjack cards and stuff like that. Ugh. I don't know. We'll see how it is. But on Monday, I do have the interview. So we'll see. We'll see. On Monday, I also should get the news for the car. And we should sign the contract for the car. So Monday is gonna be a big day. Chief, important news. Okay, what do we have? What kind of important news do we have right now? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Goddess has become co-GM. Ooh, that's nice. Hell yeah to Goddess, man. Stepping up. Oh man, this vape is hitting really nice. Especially when mixing with beer. Ooh, that's a dangerous combo. But yeah, man, shout out to Goddess, man, for becoming a co-guild manager. That's really good. And I think Goddess is gonna do a really good job in our guild. Alrighty. So let's see what kind of dungeons do we have. We have Map Part. Now, obviously, we've been speaking about this earlier, that it's like a really good dungeon to do. And there's basically two ways of going about it. I could either focus on solely leveling up as fast as possible, or I could actually start grinding Map Part, and I'm still gonna level up just while I'm grinding my alts. Right, so these are the two options. Map Part is only available from level 55. So what I would do in your case, I would just go to Chaos Arena level 1, kill a few mobs, get my levels, and then leave. Now, since I am not allowed to leave any dungeons that I enter, with few exceptions, I'm actually gonna level 2 more levels, right? It's gonna be easy. I'm gonna do it in a couple minutes. And then I'm actually gonna go to the very first dungeon that's available to me, which is gonna be the Map Part. So we can actually buy 15 entries, why not? As you can see, everything here just costs 1 ALS. That's like the glory of playing in a private server. And to be able to enter this, all I need to do is get 2 more levels. So you know what? We might as well just continue the scenario quest just for a little bit longer.